Welcome to this month's reading prediction for September. Okay, so as we look at this card for Capricorn, Capricorn is really focusing on money and how money's coming through, how the eight kind of cycles through, and you want to keep that cycle going through. You've done pretty well with money flowing through, and you're wanting to keep it up higher. You're looking at options of different ways, investments, stocks, and different things like that. And so what I do is I would say keep your eye and focus of opportunities for signs, maybe from people, or even if you hear something on the news or anything in particular, or just on TV in general, not necessarily the news in general, but because sometimes the news is a little frustrating for some people, but paying attention, and when you get that thought or intuition feeling, I would say move forward with that, okay? And, even though there has been in the past, you have emotions going on, there was a huge relationship in the past that was making it rocky for you. But it looks like right now that you've smoothed things down and you're trying to stay focused on yourself and keep yourself grounded. I see that you got one foot down and one foot up, and just reminding you to keep yourself grounded and don't get too wrapped up in your thoughts and creating things that don't need to be created. So with Capricorn, that one will help you with that. Now, as we move forward into September more, what we're looking at now is you taking a step back and looking at all the things that you have done over the last 5 years, maybe 6 to 7, it just depends. Now, all of these were different things that you did. Your foundation of where you're living, the kind of town that you lived, your access, your having things that you own, that kind of thing, maybe jewelry and stuff like that, growth, learning a lot of things, keeping your energy to yourself and cleansing it, focusing and with your mind. And these are just some of the tools that you are taking a step back and looking at them, and I think that's a good thing to look at and see which one that you may need to focus more. The snake, I know a snake doesn't sound like that, but what's coming to me is bonds and relationships with people. And so basically it's telling, what I'm seeing is in September, from I think it's like mid to end of September, that you'll start noticing that and taking a look at it. And I think that's a good thing to look at to see if there's anything in here that's been missing and moving forward. So this is just more of information saying you're on the right track when that comes through. And if you want more detail on that, we would have to go into more with the cards. But since we're keeping this short and sweet to get you started for September, this will give you the right guideway to go for there. Now, the Queen of Cups, this is more like the last week of September, where you're kind of just going right into the next month. You're keeping your emotions down. You're going to find out that one of these that you focused on in the past was going to come back up to surface, so that you can manifest more with that. You're going to use your mind to create more because you're going to like it. It's going to spark it within your whole heart chakra. I'm seeing it excite you. It's something new. It's something different. And it's not really giving me the whole picture of that, because a lot of that is because I'm reading for a lot of people out there as they watch this video. And so as they watch this video, it changes for everyone. So you're going to see it and you're going to know it. You're just going to feel it right in the center of that. Okay, then the last one that we got going on is the Devil, which sometimes the Devil card kind of scares people, but for me, when I see it, it doesn't scare me. So what we're looking at is you have there's a chain between a man and a woman, or a man to a woman, whichever. And the whole thing with this one is that you have been chained down with relationships and repeating the same old pattern. So this has been heavily, because the devil is like really grappling the door, and you're about ready to make that change and cut that change and break that whole repeated pattern of relationships. So what I'm giving you is the information is to break that pattern, is to do something different than you normally did. So if that means like doing the dating online that you've never did, and stepping out of your comfort zone and seeing and dating different types of relationships, so you know which one you want, and you can break those habits of the old patterns that you have seen and used to see. And the only way to do that is step out of your comfort zone. So if you're going to feel fear and upset or anything like that, you know, it's more of a fear feeling. So if you feel that fear, then try to push yourself to go past that comfort zone. Now, when you go past that comfort zone and then you find out this is not the type of person I want, then you'll know what you do or don't want. Then you'll also see the same patterns that you have created, and then you'll be able to cut that. Now, another thing you can do is like a really nice type of meditation where you see the person, you see all the relationships you've had over the years, and then you cut those cords and then send that cord back to that person, and then bring that cord back to you so that you can be grounded, and then ask the universe to give you new sight and new information to move forward out of that whole same relationship patterns that you no longer serve you anymore. So I think that's a really good positive card, even though that it may seem like it may not be. But having those tools in hand, you're able to cut those patterns, move forward from September. And it's looking like the next month, which is October is going to feel a lot better for you. You're going to feel, and you're going to start balancing out a little bit more. So I hope that helps you on that with those cards. And if you want to go into just with your own reading, come visit us at lifeforchange.com. You can book your appointment right offline, or you can email us and let us know when the best time it is to book your appointment. And we can either do them on Zoom or do them over phone, or we can video it for you like I do this video and send it right to your email box. So however way is convenient for you. I know a lot of people are busy. There's a lot going on, and we're out there creating and doing all kinds of things that we can do to move ourselves forward, to change and adjust to this new energy we got going on. Now, thank you so much for allowing me to do that reading for you and taking time. Now we're going to go into Aquarius. Sorry, got the wrong one here. Aquarius. And with Aquarius, let's see what holds up for you in September 2020. Now what I do is I do 4 cards to pull them out and give you information. So let's see what you have going on. And I try to keep these readings short and sweet because I know we don't have a whole lot of time. So let's see what goes on with Aquarius. Aquarius, it's been really emotional for you in this last month. And you're just about ready. You've had it. You got the Kings of Cups. You got your ideas in one hand and you're manifesting in the other hand. And I say keep going forward. Don't let it get stuck in your head of all the emotions. You know, you've got the necklace around your throat, and so it's being able to express yourself. Expressing yourself in a positive aspect of telling people, I'm not comfortable with doing this, it's not what I want to do anymore, and seeing that. This is just validating you that in September, it's going to calm down a little bit. Now, it's going to be a little bit emotional for you because you got one foot in from the last month that we were in, and you got one foot forward. So keep in there and hang in with those, and don't let that interrupt you and get you off track. Okay, so stay focused and you will get past this, that this goal will happen at the end of September, and it'll be a lot better. Now you got the moon, and right now you've got the moon and the sun. They're both working and lining up together with yours sign. And so those signs are very important for you to really pay attention to that. There's an energy shift going on for you. And so what that means is that you want to be very careful of what you're thinking, what you're doing, and really make sure that's what you want to manifest moving forward out of this 2020 to 2021. And I know that you're ready just to get out of this 2020. A lot of people are. They're ready for the new year to come through. We're ready just to shut the door of 2020, and none of us want to remember it much more. But you know, you've got your path going on, and not letting, here comes the water of the emotions, and it's a lot less wavy than it is from the other card. And so your emotions are going to start settling down, and they'll settle down more and more and more as you are very conscious, aware that it's going on. Okay, now there is a friend that's beginning of October that is going to shake you up, and this is either a friend or a relationship that's involved, because there's kind of a mixed emotion energy going on right now. And it's telling me to warn you just to be careful with that and not let that get in the, you know, splitting you up, because there's, you know, there's two parts of energies here going on, keeping you in the old and then doing the new. And so there's a combination of a lot of things, and I hope this makes sense to you. So basically it's a warning sign to just be aware of it and not let this person like take you and shake you upside down. Okay, so when you're aware that's happening by the somewhere by the end of September, the beginning of October, you'll be conscious aware of it. You'll stop, you step back, and you'll breathe so that you know where you need to be. Now, as we go to the next one, you've got the coins, which is you got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 coins going on. There's a lot going on, and this is going closer down to the end of the year. And you're building new relationships with people. You know, this could even be friends or relationships or business. It's a combination. There's a lot going on with that. And then you got an old wise person that will give you ideas that you look up to. And, you know, you've got your back toward them because you're not really listening to them. But I think it's very important for you to listen to them, because they have some really good knowledge for you, because you've got the candle in your hand. And this is going to help you move forward, because this is the past part, and this is the future that you're moving forward to. So this is going to help you grow and manifest and get there to where you need to go. Okay, and there is 2 dogs in here, so I'm not quite for sure. The energy is kind of mixed in here, but you know, there might be for some of you that you find a relationship with a dog or a pet that's companionship with that. Okay, and I know that there's a child in the very, very background, and some of you, this is not for everyone, but this could be the relationship that you see, a relationship where they have a kid and you've never really thought about, I don't know if I want to do the kid. But I would say just be open-minded to that a little bit, and maybe find out how that person raises that kid, and see if that's something, you know, you might open your mind up better. You might have a really great relationship with that kid, and it might be something you don't have to work so hard at. And so then we go into the very last one, which is the Page of Cups. Now, this is going into where you have this idea moving forward, and this is showing me that the cup and how it is that you are really keeping your energy, you're staying focused with this all. This is happening at the beginning of this 2021. You're looking at it, you're being focused, and you're so excited Now, there is a little bit of emotions that are involved, but that's like just before it springs open and it grows, and then I see your energy lining up to it, and there's a lot of growth that's going on with that. And that is going to go past that. It's going to be the new ideas. There are going to be new things that are going to come forward to the beginning of 2021. So I hope you like this reading, and like I do is I try to give you a prediction for September of 2020. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you would like to get more information or go into more detailed with these, reach out to us at lifeforchange.com, and you can book your appointment and you can set up the appointment that you would like. So thank you so much. And I hope you enjoy everything that you have for this coming up month of September. And thank you so much, and blessings to you all.